25. The sack recorded. It's a loss of 5, and now it's second down. Off the play fake. Tomlinson. Now a battle for the football. It's caught. It's a touchdown. A great play there. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Bears post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this second quarter. Their first passing touchdown of the ball game, and they go to the big tight end in those sure hands, and he provides the score.
Certainly looked like they were focused on taking away other weapons, and he certainly made them regret that because he found the soft spot, ended up taking it to the end zone. Nice throw, too, to complete the play.
Extra point right down the middle, and that makes the score 7-0. So that one a pretty time-consuming 10-play drive, and it culminates in a touchdown for Chicago. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This taken in right around the goal line. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he's got this to the 30 before being taken down. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. But this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. Thankfully for the offense, a fortuitous bounce there on the fumble goes out of bounds because they're down here in the red zone. You don't want to lose one there.
You don't want to lose one, and the best part, because it went out of bounds, they retain possession, still have an opportunity to put points on the board.
Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's first and goal. Now here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete. Second and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line. Back to throw. Forced out to his left. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. Well, the incompletion, but now we also have an injured player. This Bears defense trying to hold on. This is third and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And not going to be able to push this forward. He runs into a wall right at the line of scrimmage. Well, let's see what they do. They're knocking on the door here in the second quarter.
And you know what you look at on your play sheet? Your 2-point conversion plays, because you've drawn up a number of them in today's football.
And it's caught. Touchdown. A 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Egyptians' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Bouncing back nicely from that bad opening drive where he threw the interception. Drive number 2 leads him right down the field and into the end zone.
So obviously his confidence was never lost, and that's a good thing to see. Great quality to have. You absolutely must maintain that as a quarterback. But I have to think that they're probably still on the script that they prepared for this game. Just the second drive. They've worked on these plays all week in practice. Put them to good use on that one.
The extra point splits the uprights, and we are tied at 7. So that drive goes 8 plays. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. Early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game. But I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice. But at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And he's got his man on the out route. 2 to go on second down. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line. Well, we saw plenty of that during his much-heralded college career. He parlayed that into becoming a first-round selection, and now here he is making interceptions in the National Football League.
And this is a guy that has all the physical tools, but the thing that sets him apart is what he's got between his ears. And that's the sixth sense for knowing where the football is going. Just an excellent play there to create the turnover.
And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set. That'll be caught left side by Woods. Now he's loose down the left sideline. And all the way in for the touchdown. A great effort there. With his second touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And the Egyptians will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 14-7. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. Now the Bears going to take over now late in this first half. And with just under a minute to go, they might try to think about mounting a drive here if they can and get in the end zone. Could potentially tie this game up. Pressure comes, and down he goes. And now it looks like we're going to get a timeout here. We've got a man shaken up. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Operating from the gun, Tomlinson. And the pressure gets to him as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. Back-to-back sacks have this place in a frenzy as they line up again 3rd and long now. Now a handoff up the middle. Kidd. And they'll indeed stop him on 3rd down. And now what do you want to do with your timeouts? Here comes the Bears punter now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. That's pulled in at the 32. Good blocking there, nearly sprung him. As it is, it'll go as a 19-yard return. And this offense, they're going to have excellent field position. They take over with a 1st and 10 on the short side of the field. Flush to his right. Caught by Woods. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. Possibly a good spot here to take a shot as they come out with 3 receivers to the left on 2nd and less than a yard. Woods the receiver in motion right. Second down and inches. And that one too wide and incomplete.
So much about defending the pass is being able to be right there the moment the ball gets to the receiver, and he was right in his hip pocket, helping force that incompletion.
On third and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. Flushed out right. And that is incomplete. 7 seconds remaining.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
So they're content to take the 3. Somewhat of a conservative call there, opting not to go for it on 4th and inches.
And that's from a team that you and I know is not usually playing it close to the vest. It's a little bit of a surprise that they opted for the 3 instead of going for it.
So we reach halftime. And we'll jump right over halftime and keep the game going here in Week 4. Second half kickoff, ready to go. A 10-point game, 17-7 the score as we get back to it. The third quarter will commence with a touchback. The Bears offense set to go to begin the third quarter. And right out of the gate, they face what you'd think could be a pretty important drive.
I would say so. You know, they're down 2 scores. That's not the end of the world. It wasn't the strongest of first halves, but for them to start calling back, they've got to start putting a little pressure on that defense, start cutting into this deficit. You can't have 3 and outs and expect to get that done.
Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle. The throw over the middle taken in. A huge play there for Chicago. 59 yards.
That's the kind of play this offense desperately needed. They've got to be saying, our defense has kept us in the ball game. We're down, but we're certainly not out. And maybe that was the spark that they've been searching for.
And he's going to be taken down back around the 35-yard line. It'll be a loss of 10, and it'll bring up second. Offensive line wasn't set. There's the flag, and 5 yards back they go.
Quarterback has to look around and make sure that his team is ready to go. Sometimes the quarterbacks go faster than is necessary.
And that false start penalty certainly not helping their cause here. Second down and long. Operating from the gun, Tomlinson. Wide open receiver complete. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Looking to throw. Tomlinson. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Sacked back at the 31. It'll be a loss of 8 on the sack, and it's going to lead him to fourth down. And the 11-year veteran bangs it through, and they're back within a touchdown. It's 17-10. So they were facing the deficit coming out of the locker room at intermission, and at least they're able to get the field goal to cut into that deficit.
Yeah, now your offense feels pretty good about itself, right? A little bit more up to speed coming out of the break. You turn to your defense now and say, hey, we got 3 there. We're chipping into the lead. Can you help?
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They'll start this drive out on the ground.
Not a lot of running room there, not a place to make a cut and kind of exit out because they had everything bottled up. Looked to me like the linemen were taking on their blocks really well and giving up no creases.
Now a dump off here complete, and they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. They'll look to throw. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Bears are going to have great field position here as this is returned just shy of midfield. And that was one I kind of saw coming, Charles. He had a free safety just hanging back there over the middle, waiting, and he saw that ball go in the air, and he jumped on it.
And I don't know why the quarterback didn't see that. That was just your standard cover 3, which means the free safety in the middle of the field, the 2 corners, and they divide the field in thirds. But when you have a free safety with range, like a good center fielder, he can go from side to side and make plays on the football as he did there.
This drive starting off on the right foot, 18 yards. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. A quick throw there is incomplete. 3rd quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. Off play action. Tomlinson. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. Toward the back corner of the end zone, but he could not get the feet down. This will wind up incomplete.
I'm sure this isn't a novel thought, but maybe run some simpler routes instead of trying to get it all back in one shot. Defense certainly appears to be ready for him. Try and get it back little by little instead of in big chunks.
Back to throw again. And they're going to get this down inside the 15. The Bears on the move. They've got another 1st down. Up the middle they go. Kidd. He's taken down at the 7 after a gain of 7.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on 1st down. That fits the bill.
To throw on 2nd down. Tomlinson got his man, and it's caught for a Chicago touchdown. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Bears are an extra point away from tying this ball game here in the final moments of the 3rd quarter. Well, we know he can run the ball. There he shows he has the ability to do a little bit more.
That's what you call a complete player. A guy who can run it, catch it, probably can protect the passer when necessary, but his skills are best used when you get the ball in his hands.
And that's the thing. When you've got an athlete like that, you want to get the ball to him in multiple ways, right?
Without a doubt, because he often creates mismatches about who can cover him, whether he's coming out of the backfield or even lining up like a receiver.
17-17 the score. All even to this point as the kick's away. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. We got a brand new ball game, all even after that last touchdown, so every drive now becoming a little more critical here in the 2nd half. 1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. 2nd and 6. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down. Woods, the receiver, in motion left. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Steps away to his left. Airing it out deep for Woods. And this is going to be intercepted as they'll start at their own 24-yard line. So the ball changing hands on the interception, but meanwhile here we do have an injury on the play. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And the question, can they turn that interception into points? A tie game for the moment in the 4th quarter. Throwing on 1st down. Tomlinson. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. off the play fake. Tomlinson looking for his tight end on the corner. It's complete. Big strides. Look at him go. Touchdown, Chicago. A big play there. His second touchdown of the night. And the Bears strike quickly to take the lead here in the fourth. Extra point right down the middle. And they will take a 7-point lead. The long touchdown pass gets them 6 on a very, very tidy 2-play drive that time. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And now they'll look to answer working from behind. And remember, this offense has sputtered yet to score here in the second half. They'll need to change that here. Now a 2nd and 10. They'll set up a throw. Quick slant here to Woods. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave them with a 2nd and just a few inches left. On play action, they'll throw. And this would have been intercepted if he could have got the feet in. He didn't, so it's incomplete. Boy, that one really could have turned this thing upside down. On 3rd down, they're going to run for it here. And he gets it down to the 48, enough for the first. Now we're going to get a stoppage. Appears to be an injured Bear on the field. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. There's a ball thrown right side and complete. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. On 1st and 10, Watkins completes this one to Meredith. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Now a 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Just because you've got the lead in the 4th, it doesn't mean you have to play it safe. I like the aggressive play call there to push it downfield. That time, it didn't work out.
They'll look to throw again. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the 1st down. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5. So it's our home team here in possession of the football as we come back. Here now, 2nd and goal. He's back to throw. And it's caught. Touchdown. A great play there. His first touchdown on the year. And the Egyptians are an extra point away from tying this game here in the final minutes. Well, the hard part's done. Now they just need to split the post, tie it up, but then their defense is going to have to hold up to send it to overtime.
Yeah, no matter what. I know there's an inclination in it when you have momentum to go for 2 here, but if you miss it, you don't give your defense a chance at all.
Plus, it's been a good game. I want to see overtime. I'm selfish.
You obviously don't have a flight to catch.
Tomorrow. Important extra point up and through. And, partner, we've got a tie game here in the 4th. A pretty long drive that time. 11 plays all told. If you've been waiting all day for Sunday night, it's been worth the wait. All tied here in the 4th as the kick is away. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25. This is 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Tomlinson. He finds his man complete. That's Mills. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40 on the field. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46. Here comes 2nd down. Now a throw here to his running back. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. Hang on now. We're going to pause here. We've got an injured player. Plenty of time left, plus all 3 timeouts. Here's 1st and 10. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Over the middle, it's complete. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Now a handoff up the middle. Kidd. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Now a 2nd timeout called for by the defense as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. Just over 50 seconds remain. Here's 2nd and 10. They run the counter. Kidd. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in the 4th. On 3rd down, Kidd. And he's able to break out of 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball in this drive and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. Makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
And his kick is indeed good. And it's celebration time on that sideline as they have taken the lead in the final seconds. And I tell you, when it comes to needing a field goal in closing seconds, pressure situation, there's something to be said for having a veteran kicker trot out there.
Agreed. It's so nice to have someone you can rely on, someone who you know has done it before. And this guy's as cool as they come, isn't he?
One final shot. They'll look to throw. He's going to let it fly. A fight for it, and this is caught. It's caught indeed. It's until the final play, Charles, to officially decide a winner. Although on that last play they were so backed up, it would have taken a miracle, and they couldn't get that miracle done.
Well, I like how you stayed with it because we both knew that this had to go down to the last play, and neither side was going to exhale until that play concluded because we've seen the improbable before. A couple of laterals, maybe some poor defense on the back end. They might have gone all the way to the end zone. In this case, though, it didn't happen. Perhaps next time.
So for the Bears, they're on a nice early roll as they move to 3-1 with a win here. And they'll get another road test next week as they head to Atlanta to take on the Falcons. Meanwhile, for the home team here, they'll fall back to 500 at 2-2. And they'll be on the road next week for a matchup with the Carolina Panthers. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank our entire crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This is the NFL on EA Sports.